A man took a photo of his wife, but in the picture, she was wearing a fur coat. He thought the camera was broken, but the camera was not broken. The wife opened an old trunk and took out a coat. She ran to the window and wiped it and captured it in the picture. She looked exactly the same. The men's jaws dropped. They decided to try again. This time, the wife pressed the shutter on the front door and a young man was seen pushing the door open and coming inside in the picture. He was the woman's brother, but he couldn't be here. He was arrested and sentenced to 7 years. The man started to find something strange with the camera. Just then, there was a sound at the door and the woman's brother was standing there. He had escaped from prison and came to his sister. The couple was so shocked that they couldn't speak because the brother's position was exactly like in the picture. They discussed. Since the camera could capture images 5 minutes ahead, they thought of taking great advantage of this. While they were thinking about it, the brother turned on the TV. The horse race was being shown on it. The man suddenly became excited and stood up because now they could already know the results. If they bet on the race, winning was certain. They gathered all the money they had and race. Counting the time, they took a photo of the scoreboard. A few moments later, the result came up that the horse number 6 had won. The man ran to place the bet. Before the race even started, they lost the bet. Number 6 was running slowly, but just before the finish line, it picked up speed and won. They started shouting with joy. The scoreboard was just like the picture. Now, they decided to place a big bet. This time, they had more money. They just needed to take another picture, and the money would be in their pocket. This cycle continued. Bets kept being placed. All decisions turned out to be correct, and the people got so engrossed in counting money that they lost track of time. At night, after returning home, the men ordered a sports car. Thanks to this camera, a poor man had finally become rich. Just then, the waiter came to clear the plates. Seeing the camera on the table, he got curious. The man told him to be careful and not to break it. But the waiter said that after 10 pictures, the camera would become useless. What does that mean? The man got nervous. Then he told the waiter to leave. Now they started counting. 2 test shots, 6 pictures on the racetrack, which means only 2 chances were left. The man decided that now the last one. Notice that man stack would be more sensi. The price would be high. The wife wanted it to be saved for the future. The brother said he would sell the camera. Then an argument started. During the fight, the shutter was accidentally pressed. Another picture was wasted. The man was angry. When the photo came out, his wife appeared to be screaming. You're wondering why she's screaming, right? I'll tell you why. She's screaming because someone is trying to do something to her husband. The man pulled out a knife. Since the camera showed something bad in the future, why not make it happen himself? He pushed his wife and went closer to his brother. They were both pushing near the window. Then during the fight, both fell. The woman was in exactly the same pose as shown in the photo. They both began to lose. It had broken. But one has to live with difficulties in life. She picked up the camera and went to the window. May you both find peace. Now she was about to leave with the money. Just then the waiter came in. He had heard everything. Now he was going to take the money himself. The woman threatened to call the police. The waiter said that she was hiding a fugitive. First, the police would catch her. Then he snatched all the money. Even her bag was taken away. He also took the Mac. He looked at the photos and said, "It's not just 2, more bodies are visible." The woman ran towards the window, but she got tangled in a wire and fell. No, yes. Now there were not 2, but 4 bodies lying there.